What's up, guys? Good morning. Looking at Dogecoin this morning. So this is Doge / US dollar Coinbase daily chart. A couple different levels want to share here as the price broke out very strong yesterday and basically continues to rally on today's candle, 27th of October. Welcome to the channel, all of the new subs. If you are not yet subscribed, go ahead and join us. Appreciate it. So, couple levels here. I said yesterday that Dogecoin was breaking out, and looks like that breakout held so far. Yesterday was a really strong candle, putting us up. Looks like yesterday was a 15% day. Today is just under 6%. Big accumulation going back to June up until current times. Had a decent rally here into the end of August, which faded up until basically 3 days ago or so, the 25th of October, and we start to rally. So a couple upper price areas, price targets, you can call them. So we'll start with the one where price is finding resistance, which is at 0.08037. So that's 8037 right here where the arrow is pointing. That is a current upper level, and the price so far that's where it's found its overhead resistance. So that would be 0.08037. 8037. So moving below the market, we have another level that the price actually has broken above, which is 0.07515. 7515. So 7 cents, 7.5 cents. So as the price pulls back here, we'll see if it can find support at the lower level, which would be ideal. And that's pretty much what you want to see. If you are bullish, that is 7515. 7515. So we'll see. And if you've watched our other videos, I know Casper and XRP have done this. When you get stuck in between two levels, which Dogecoin is currently, sometimes you'll just bounce and trade in between these levels and pretty much be range bound for a while, and then eventually you'll break out back out of that range, perhaps to the upside, perhaps to the downside. So keep your eye on that. Let me clean up this chart a little bit. So that's our two levels. So 7515, 8037. Current resistance for Casper is right above our upper level, which is 8037, and Casper hit a high of 8125. Let's go to the more bullish scenario. Maybe we pause for a couple days within this range, like I just mentioned, and then we start to move higher, turning 8037 into support. If that's the case, we have another target, a very strong target up here at 10,792. So 10,792, just over that 10-cent mark. So quite a bit higher from where we are at. So currently we are at, looks like 7.7. And if we got up to that 10.7, that puts us up another 40% from where we are currently at. We will see what happens. Obviously, what happens with Bitcoin. I will not be and would not be surprised to see this thing maybe pause a little bit and then continue its upward momentum. And that would mean breaking this high. And if it breaks that high on some good volume, it's probably going to head right to that 10,792 area without a problem. That high over here I'm talking about was the 16th of August, and the price was 9 cents on the money. So keep your eye on that to the upside, the 10,792, 10 cents. But in more current times, we are finding resistance at the 8037 level and looking for support to show up at 7515. So real quick, let me go to a 3-minute chart and we could see how resistance has showed up at one of our upper levels here for Doge. So upper left-hand side on TradingView on the computer and down to the 3-minute time frame. And you can see the perfection here as the price. Let me zoom out first and then we'll zoom back in. So, I mean, this is a really nice smooth trend, higher highs and higher lows to the upside. Blew right past our 7.5, excuse me, potential overhead resistance. Had a little bit of noise there on the screen, but nothing too crazy. But couldn't quite get above our 8037. Very important level. And as you can see, we wicked just above that and couldn't quite make it currently. And then we're pulling back. So as we pull back here, like I said, ideally for the bulls, you want to see support show up right down in here at this 7515. 515. So that is pretty much going to wrap it up for this video. Keep your eyes on those levels. They do carry some weight, and they should carry some weight here. If we start to head below that 7515, then we could be heading back down to the highs over here, which were around 6.5 or so cents. Basically the top of that base that we broke out from. So I will be back with some more videos on Doge. We will watch this thing as it unfolds, and assuming the markets don't get crushed, I think this thing, like I said, is going to break that 9-cent level, this high over here, and have a straight moonshot up here to that 10-cent mark. So be careful stepping in front of this thing. These things, and this thing has a past history of taking off like a rocket. So we'll see what happens this time, but that's my thoughts on Dogecoin. Not financial advice. You may not like it. You may love it. Doesn't really matter. A lot of money to be made. Like I said, from where we are currently at up to that 10-cent target we have is a 40% move. So, all right, guys, take it easy.